and it was it was an easy transition, like from high school into that early programming into okay college. Yeah, yeah, obviously, just continue. To me, it was just a continuation. And right on that first year of college, you find people that are maybe already working in technology, and you're exposed to these companies hiring in like from colleges and all that stuff. You like learn what are all the professions and what are all the options and stuff. And then I was introduced and referred to companies by this guy, and I worked with them for a while, and then you go from here and there, and then you start a career in the tech sector. I'd say pretty easily.
Got it. What goes in your head? Like if I come to you with a problem saying, "Hey, Wallace, like I want to build a system that will give me XYZ." Like how do you think in terms of like a coding language, or how do you think in terms of like, I want to build this system? Like what runs in your brain?
hmm So experience, right? When you come to with a project with an idea to everybody to anything about anything, based on that person's experience, they're gonna propose you something, right? So today I could propose you a lot of things because I've have been exposed to a lot of things. Right? The other day, this friend of mine was asking me how do I know about this and about this and about that. Where I am, where am I? Like where I am, where I'm at. Like why am I in this position? Because it's over the years, like you build this little muscle. Like you've been exposed to this problem and this problem and this situation, and over time you know about through experience, right? You know about all the phases of developments of ideas, right? In the beginning it's hard for you to create something from scratch, right? You have to just observe what's there and kind of make modifications, right? You cannot just create everything from scratch or create something from nothing. So but over time you observe, and then you make modifications and you make like small little increments, and all of a sudden you create like newer things and building things from scratch.
So basically, you say it all boils down to experience, right?
Yeah,
So, and also experience comes with working a lot in that tech. So you understand the nuances ins and out of it. So with that, if someone comes to you with a problem, you say, okay, this is the best way to handle, and this is the best way to scale it. What do you think about that?
I think everyone needs to be using AI in or learning about AI because it enables you to be better, right? Enables you to do things, enables, it's just an enabling technology. Just like power tools just like enables builders to build things faster or to build things in the first place. Because for you to build the house like without power tools is not feasible, or to do that commercially is not feasible to build like by hand.
So based on what you're telling, I understand that everyone needs to use AI, and AI can be used anywhere to enhance the processes or enhance anything like knowledge or the system. So I'm going to ask you like on every sector of AI, and give me an example how people can use it. As a parent, like how do you use AI?
Yeah, that's a good one. So for example, I can create like little stories for my daughters to read, uh, about whatever subject that they want. I can mix in their backgrounds. I'm from Brazil. We can introduce some things, some spices from Brazil, or some stories about some festivals or whatever. And we can say, hey, create this two paragraph story that begins like this, and it tells you that teaches this story or this moral value, and it will just produce this something that you could never write it like from like out of the top of your head or research it on Google and put it together, right? You can put it together information like that, like given the right ingredients